Hi, Ben Cummins here. Today we're in the Golf Principles Putting Studio. I've got Quintic up on the screen here. I'm just going to talk about, if you want to become a better putter or understand what happens when you putt, we kind of need to understand really what goes on. And we're going to break this down into, obviously we've got we can go on Quintic, we can get all the information for you, and that is a key, it is a must. You need to know if you've got the right tool for the job. If your stroke mechanics deliver the club, deliver the ball in the right way. Because obviously then this is going to have a knock-on effect to, can you start the ball in your intended line? Can you control your speed? And also, what's your green reading skills like? Can you actually read the putt you actually need to hit? Tile these together. You could say, however you want to put it, if you haven't got a putter where you can consistently launch the ball in the right way with the correct amounts of spin, you're always going to be struggling. So my first kind of advice is start at the top. And I'm not just talking about stroke mechanics, what playing path am I on? I'm talking about the facts of what goes on when you putt. You need to know what your facts are. You could stand there, I'm not saying you won't improve, but you could stand there, you go through all the drills the best players in the world use, you copy what they do, and do you still hold more putts? No, because you're missing the elements you need to work on. You can invest huge amounts of time. This is about getting the most bang for the buck. When the time you actually invest, you're going to see results on the golf course. And that's, to be honest, what we all really want. We don't want everyone wants a pretty stroke, everyone wants to look nice when they play, but at the same point, we're judged by score, and score is king, you could say. So what we're going to do over the next few kind of weeks, I'm going to break down kind of what these Quintic numbers actually mean. So obviously, you've got the speeds, the shaft angles, the face angles, the rotations, the paths, then we get onto, the ball, what side spin, top spin, impact location, just what's going on, the launch of the ball, how that's important, the impact ratio, kind of smash factor for putting, what goes on. And we're going to talk through these things, but how they actually then link into how you actually play. So we're not going to talk about mechanics. Obviously, we can work on those, and you improve the mechanics to improve the delivery of the putter, and obviously what happens to the ball, not just improve mechanics for, because mechanics, need to change. So the key is going to be here. What we're going to do is link all these into the other elements of starting the ball online. So when we break these down, we're going to then link them into starting the ball online, how it affects controlling your speed, and how it's going to affect your read as well. Because what people don't understand is, if you've actually, we'll take a good example here, just as a quick one for you. If you've got a ball coming off with side spin, guess what it's going to do? When it lands, it's going to grab. It's going to go offline. Imagine that kind of, you spin a ball, where does it first land when it interacts with the grass? It kicks. So that's one real kind of just idea consideration. You can have the perfect read every single time with the perfect speed, and you hit the ball on start line to start. But if you've got a golf ball with some spin on it, guess what's going to happen? It's then going to come off that line. It's not going to be where you need it to be. You're going to miss putts. What do you then question? Do you question your stroke? Do you question your read? Do you question the speed you've hit it on? Do you question your starting line? When actually, all those things can actually be in a really, really good place. And you end up searching for something which actually doesn't actually have a relevance, or can actually make your, will actually make your worst putter because you're not addressing the issue. So it's going to be a few weeks, months, talking through these, how they link in, and I hope you enjoy, and, let's have a fun journey.